The story begins in Los Angeles. In the year 2030, a man is running for his life. He is completely terrified. The entire city is chasing him, trying to kill him. Even drivers of private cars get out of their vehicles just to hunt him down. After a desperate escape, he finally reaches the house of a poor woman. She asks, "What are you doing here?" The man pulls out a knife and says, "If you say even one word, I'll gouge your eyes out and use them as marbles. Just stay quiet." A few moments later, as soon as the woman gets the chance, she grabs a nail gun and shoots him. Then she casually kicks him twice to make sure he's really dead. Suddenly, a group of armed people rushes inside. When they see the man is already dead, they're disappointed because the woman killed him before they could. The woman picks up a card from the dead man's pocket and tells her son, "We're finally going to be rich." She breaks the card, and within minutes the police storm into the house. A reality TV crew comes in with them, and it's announced that the woman has won $2 million. It's then revealed that this is actually a game in which millions of people participate. Every day, one random person is selected to win a cash prize. If someone kills that person before sunset, the reward goes to the killer. But if no one manages to kill them before sunset, the prize belongs to the selected person instead. There's only one rule: no firearms like pistols or rifles are allowed. That same day, we meet a girl named Katie. She's a struggling actress who has come to Los Angeles to attend auditions. The woman sitting next to her says, "You look very innocent. Take care of yourself, sweetheart. People here are thieves." Katie smiles and says, "Thanks for the advice. You're a very kind lady." The woman holds her hand and replies, "Don't say that. You're like a daughter to me. Well, this is my stop. Goodbye." A little later, Katie looks at her wrist and is shocked to discover that the woman has stolen her watch. She was a thief, Katie says. She then arrives at the room she booked online. The moment she sees it, she's disappointed because it looks nothing like the pictures. The landlady casually admits, "We use different photos to trick customers." As soon as Katie sits on the bed, it collapses beneath her, but she has no choice because it's the cheapest room she could afford. A little later, Ella's fiancé arrives and says to her, "Did you see tomorrow's event? Tomorrow's lottery prize is $600 million. Hearing that, Katie is stunned. "What kind of competition is that?" she asks. Then she says, "Stop giving me a headache. Just give me the room key. I want to sleep." They hand her the key, and Katie goes to bed. The next morning, she wakes up with water dripping onto her face. When she looks at the ceiling, she realizes the upstairs neighbor's bathroom is leaking, and the clothes she planned to wear for her audition are completely ruined. She calls Ella and says, "What kind of nonsense is this? I wake up with people practically peeing on me, and now my clothes are ruined too." Ella replies, "Don't worry, just wear my clothes. They're in the closet." Katie does exactly that and heads to her audition. She has only 30 minutes left. As soon as she enters the audition venue, she sees many other girls waiting for their turn. She walks inside and performs her scene. After watching her performance, the director says, "That was incredible, but don't ever show me your face here again." At that exact moment, Katie's card suddenly activates. She takes it out, and without realizing it, she gets registered in the game. She has absolutely no idea what the card is or why it just scanned her face. A little later, she walks out in frustration after failing the audition. As she's leaving, the girls sitting nearby realize that she's the target. Without wasting a second, one girl grabs a chair and smashes it over her friend's head. Another girl spots a shoe, picks it up, and immediately attacks. Katie screams and runs away. But her real problem begins when she runs into a karate training hall to hide. Naturally, all the karate students charge at her. Poor Katie is completely outnumbered and gets beaten from every direction. The captain shouts, "Only I get to kill her." He grabs Katie, spins her around, and throws her straight into a wall. She crashes through it and lands inside the women's gym. The moment everyone realizes she's the winner, they all rush toward her. The karate students also arrive, and everyone starts fighting over who gets to kill her. Finally, the coach grabs her by the neck and says, "She's mine." Just as he's about to kill her, Noel suddenly arrives. He punches the coach in the shoulder so hard that he's sent flying into the wall. Then Noel turns to Katie and says, "Don't be afraid. I'm a bodyguard. If you give me 10% of the prize money, I'll protect you." Katie replies, "Fine, I'll even give you the entire prize. Just save me." Noel straps Katie to his waist with a belt so he can protect her while they move. He fights off all the attackers. Then a skinny little guy steps forward. Noel looks at him and says, "If I hit you, I'll feel bad for you. I'm going to count to 3. If you're still here, you're done." The guy immediately says, "Sir, I salute you," and runs away. The two of them escape the building. Katie then learns that every 15 minutes, a drone tracks her location and broadcasts it to all the other players. They find a car and drive away. Katie asks Noel, "What kind of game is this? Why is everyone trying to kill me? I want out. There has to be a way." Noel replies, "There's only one way. You have to survive the people in this city. But if you lose, I lose my 10% too." Katie starts suspecting that Noel might kill her himself and claim the reward. The entire city is after them. Both of them put on safety helmets. Suddenly, a girl jumps into their car, pulls out a knife, and tries to kill Katie. Noel says, "You drive, I'll handle her." He grabs the attacker by the head and kicks her so hard that she flies out of the car. A little later, the car breaks down. Katie gets out and starts running. Noel catches up with her. She asks, "Tell me the truth. You want to kill me and claim the prize, don't you?" Noel replies, "Absolutely not. I'm trying to keep you alive." Just then, the police arrive. Before getting caught, Katie tells Noel she needs to say something. She walks over to the officers to file a complaint. But then she realizes the police are also there to kill her. Noel rushes in, saves her, and they escape. Katie hides her face behind a magazine. Then she checks the card and realizes the drone has already shared her location. Everyone nearby figures out that she's the player. They all pull out their guns and begin searching for her. She hides inside a wax museum. Luckily, no one notices her. A little later, Ella calls and asks where she is. Katie says, "I know I was late returning your clothes. I couldn't help it." Ella replies, "It's okay, sweetheart. Just tell me your location." Katie says, "I'm at the museum. Just don't tell anyone." Not even a minute passes before Ella and Daisy show up. Ella immediately tries to kill her. Katie defends herself by hitting her with a stick. She escapes and locks the museum door behind them. But people have already spotted her. They jump off a bus and rush toward the museum to kill her. Just then, Noel arrives and gets her out of there. Katie says, "Please don't be mad at me. I thought you were going to kill me." Noel replies, "This isn't the time for that. In 3 minutes, the drone will update your location again, and everyone will be here." Katie says, "We need a bomb-proof shelter where we can hide." Noel replies, "I know a place." They go to a man named Jack, who has a secret underground shelter in his house. But Jack mistakes them for burglars who have come to rob him. Noel says, "Do burglars knock on the front door?" Just then, a bus full of people arrives outside. With no time left, they force Jack inside at gunpoint and demand the password to the shelter. As soon as they enter the bunker, the crowd begins attacking the house. Katie shoots Jack with an arrow, knocking him unconscious so he can't reveal the password. Now, Noel and Katie begin talking to each other. Katie starts telling him about her failed acting career. Katie tells Noel her story and says, "I have no future anymore." Then she asks, "Why are you helping us?" Noel replies, "The most important thing to me is saving people's lives. Money doesn't mean anything to me." Meanwhile, Ella and DG arrive at the house. Ella wakes Jack up by beating him, then throws him into the swimming pool. Jack regains consciousness, and Ella forces him to reveal the shelter's password. Inside the bunker, Noel and Katie become terrified. Noel calls one of his friends and says, "Hack everyone's phones and blow them up." His friend actually hacks the phones, causing them to explode. Everyone is injured. Taking advantage of the chaos, Noel and Katie escape. As they run outside, Noel notices a man on fire. He pours water on him and tries to put out the flames with his foot. The man shouts, "Easy, man. You almost broke my leg." The moment they step outside, they're confronted by an armored vehicle and a group of trained guards. The guards say, "Katie, come with us, or we'll be taking your body instead." Katie replies, "Fine, but my bodyguard is coming with me." The guards agree, and everyone gets into the vehicle. Katie is confused because she has no idea where they're taking her. The vehicle brings them to the headquarters of an agency where they meet Louis, the agency's leader. Louis says, "I'm surprised you're still alive. Most people die within 15 minutes, but you're safe now. Your protection is my responsibility. There's just one condition. I want 30% of the prize money." Katie agrees. After that, they all go to a clinic for medical treatment. While their wounds are being treated, Katie tells Noel about her past. She says, "My father abandoned me, and my mother is seriously ill. Since then, I've taken every job I could find to pay for her treatment. I only came here for an audition, but I failed that too." Noel replies, "I used to be a soldier, and Louis the man outside was on my team. One day I refused to carry out a mission, and because of that, my entire team was killed. Louis was the only survivor, and he's hated me ever since." A woman then comes in and tells Katie, "Louis is going to take you somewhere safe until sunset so you can win. Just place your your face on this device. The machine scans her face to create a special mask so no one can recognize her. Moments later, it produces the mask of an elderly man, but Noel has a bad feeling. He says, "I think Louis plans to kill you in private so he can keep the entire reward for himself." Katie doesn't believe him. Just then, Louis walks in and takes both of them to the garage. There, he tells Katie to get into one car while Noel gets into another. At that moment, Katie realizes Louis is about to betray her. She kicks him and makes her move. Suddenly, people storm into the garage, trying to kill her. Luckily, no one recognizes her because of the mask. Katie steals one of Louis's cars and escapes, but Louis captures Noel and beats him so badly that he breaks one of his bones. After Katie escapes, Louis calls her and blackmails her. He threatens to kill Noel. Katie asks, "What do you want?" Louis replies, "Come to the theater in the middle of the city right now." At that point, there are only 16 minutes left until sunset. Katie decides to save Noel because he has already saved her life many times. She takes a pistol with her and heads to the theater. When she arrives, she sees Noel chained up. Katie says, "If you don't let him go, I'll kill myself and you'll lose the prize." Louis replies, "That's easy. I'll erase your fingerprints and replace them with mine." Katie smiles and says, "Great idea, but I'm live, and the whole world is watching." Louis pauses and says, "Fine, just relax and hand me the gun." Katie replies, "Okay, but let Noel go first." As she pretends she's about to shoot herself, Louis panics. "Wait, stop, I'm letting him go. Here's the key." Then he says, "Now calmly hand me the pistol." Katie smiles and says, "I knew there was still some mercy left in your heart." She pretends to hand him the gun, but suddenly kicks him hard. At that exact moment, more people rush into the theater and surround Katie before she can rescue Noel. Noel manages to free himself and starts fighting Louis to stop him from killing Katie. Now, there are only 4 minutes left until sunset. Just then, another group enters the theater, making Katie's situation even worse. She runs through the theater, desperately searching for a safe place. People chase after her. Noel lands a powerful punch on Louis. Then, he destroys part of the theater set to stop anyone from following Katie. But Louis's men form a human ladder and continue the chase. Louis finally catches up to Katie and grabs her by the throat. He says, "You're going to die by my hands." Katie slips and ends up hanging from an iron rod. While hanging there, she secretly pulls the pin from the grenade in Louis's pocket using her key. She falls, the grenade explodes, Louis is killed, and the time limit for the game expires. As Katie hangs in the air, people rush in to rescue her because she has officially won the prize. Afterward, Johnny arrives and presents her with the reward. The lucky young woman has just won the largest prize in history, $3.6 billion. As time passes, Katie starts several major companies. She builds shelters for children. She helps the poor. And the most beautiful part of all, she marries Noel, and the two of them live happily ever after.